yarn lovers, it's Gary and I'm coming to you from my living room in Vancouver, Canada. So welcome. Today is Wednesday, October 14th, 2020, and this is video number 78. Well, this month has been quite a huge month for a few things that are going on. So there are many birthdays out there. People are celebrating in October their birthdays, and Urban Yarn is also celebrating its first birthday. So I want to talk a little bit about that, and I want to cover some works in progress, finished works. Actually, the works in progress are more updates on what I've been showcasing over the course of the last, I think, 2 episodes. So we'll touch base on some of those projects, but also I will be announcing the winner of the mystery yarn in lieu of the fact that this YouTube channel turned 1 October 12th. So October 12th, 2019 was when I set this channel up. I initiated all of the Gmail accounts, and I opened up the channel for I guess uploading my videos. And my very first videos that I uploaded, I did around 4, I believe, in September of 2019, and I wanted to get a few of them together before uploading into the channel, and that happened on October 16th. So a few days in between right here that I'm going to be announcing the winner of the Urban Yarn 1 year mystery bag, and so stick around for that. But if you're just happening across this channel for the very first time, hi, my name is Gary and I'm the host of Urban Yarn, and I'm very excited and animated today because of the fact that I am celebrating the 1 full year of Urban Yarn here on YouTube. And so please sit back and enjoy the next little while as I showcase my wares, and I hope you enjoy the content. If so, give me a thumbs up and think about subscribing by hitting the subscribe button down below to join us amongst my fiber friends. And to my fiber friends, thank you so much. A heartfelt thank you for the year of Urban Yarn being out there, and all the support, advice, and just brilliant messages and sharing all of the knowledge that you have with me. It has been invaluable. I've absolutely adored the communications. As I always tell you, I'm not the most comfortable person being in front of the camera, yeah. So I do this because I really enjoy the interaction with the people that I have met here on YouTube. And I love the craft so much. So I talk about knitting, crochet, hand dyeing, all that good stuff. So let's jump into the podcast, shall we? Another person who's celebrating a special day this October is Zelda Zee. So you might have heard about her. She's quite a phenomena that has spread across the YouTube world here in the yarn community, and I love Zelda so much. Happy birthday, Zelda. So her birthday is in October as well, and she's having I guess it's a make-along? It's a cowl make-along. So it's a crochet along, and this is in, I guess, retrospect of her birthday, or celebration of her birthday, if you want to use that for a better term. And I have done the Just Feel Festive Shawl, but I made it into a scarf. So here it is. It's around, I'm going to say 9 feet to 10 feet long, and it is quite a beast. I had cast on 50 stitches instead of 87, and I went for it. Actually it was over 3 evenings, but the last evening I had probably only 5 feet of this done, and I thought to myself, I want to bust through this stash. I want to complete this in time before Zee's birthday, and I was up until 4 a.m. in the morning just stitching away and, watching YouTubers out there. So I was late to bed, and hubby was like, why are you getting to bed so late? And I said, I had something important to do. So here it is, Zee. Happy birthday, sweetheart. I'm just going to wrap it around me quickly because the heating has been turned on in the apartment, and it's not regulated, so like it's not, I don't have a thermostat, so it's either hot or cold in this apartment, and I don't really have much of a say. The windows sometimes are open just to shed a little bit of like breeze into the heat, but it's quite hot. So here it is. What do you think? It's such an awesome length. Holy smokes, I can wrap this around my neck about 3 times, and there's still some like ends that can sort of, you know, dangle around or whatever. It's wonderful. So I'm going to take this off and talk about the yarn that I used in my scraps, and it busted through. I don't even know how to get out of this thing. Okay. Here we go. So this is it up close. I'll throw in some photographs at the end of the video where I have it nice and kind of neatly draped over a coat hanger so that you can get a sense of the draping and I guess the way that you could wear it. So what I used in the yarns, sorry about, they're doing power washing outside. There's always something going on outside of my building. I guess that's the charm of living downtown. So the honey color and the brighter yellow, which I think is, let's look at it this way. There we go. The honey color and the bright yellow, they're from Hubby yarns, and they are the Katopu crystal, which comes in a ball that has 2 really fine lace weight strands, and you can elect to blend them if you want with other colors, or hold them together or hold them separate. I held them together, and I got those 2 out of the way, and I busted through those, what I had in my stash. And then this color here, which is kind of like a pinky gray color, that is also a Hubby yarn, but I can't find the ball band for that, so I'm not too sure what the name of that yarn was. It was, I don't know, like I want to say Catalonia or Catalana, something like that, and it was a sock weight yarn, and it was cotton acrylic. So I'm not sure what the colorway was of that, but look at this beast. It is huge. Amazing, amazing. So happy birthday, Zee. I'm not sure what day it falls on. I think I heard around the traps it was October 15th, which is tomorrow. So I'm thinking of you, and I thought of you and your bubbly, effervescent personality. Every stitch that I put into that, so it was a delight seeing it work up and thinking about you as I created it. So so happy that we're celebrating the same month together, my YouTube channel and your birthday. I hear it's a big one, so I'm not too sure what that means. Now, over to, that was the one object that I finished, over to the whips, or more of a update on things that I started and showcased in previous episodes. So here's where I'm at with the Hubby's cardigan called Hey Handsome by Yarnspiration. And I'll link that pattern down below. I started the cables. I was at the ribbing, the band last episode, and I've done about 3 inches of cable on the left panel, the left front panel, and it's working out quite nicely. The band here on this side, because it's the left panel, will have this part here will have the buttonholes, so I'm probably going to be asked by the pattern to pick up stitches and do the button band there. So it's really, really nice. Love the color. And by the way, thank you to that YouTuber who said that the charcoal grey, which was our first color pick, was going to be too dark, and I agree with that wholeheartedly. Now, I wrote the name down, and it was Wendy Wesser. Thank you so much for that brilliant tip, because I would have been kicking myself had I gotten to this part of the pattern and thought to myself, well, that didn't work. I can't see the cables. So I can see it in this green. It's a lighter green, and it is in the same base as the first choice that I had made, but we switched it to this color here. It is Briggs and Little yarn, and in their Regal collection. It's a worsted 4-weight, and the colorway is called Fur Green. It is a rustic yarn. It's 100% wool, and what I like about this, even though it's quite an itchy yarn, is that it has some sort of oil or lanolin that coats the strand or the yarn, and when you're using it, it is easy to catch with your needles. So there's no splitting in it because of that oil or lanolin. And then when you wash it up, if you're not the best of tension, like if you don't have even tension or consistent tension, this after washing will be so forgiving on those stitches, and it will just blossom and bloom, and all of those imperfections seem to kind of like fill in. I really like this yarn. It is rustic and it's a little bit itchy, but it doesn't bother hubby. He has the skin that doesn't have any irritation to wool, or pure wool or rustic wool, so he actually likes it. And I am making it for him and busting through some yarn in my stash, which is awesome. We love the color, by the way. It's amazing. The other thing that I should tell you about the pattern is it is a free pattern on Yarnspiration's website, which I'll link down below. It's called Hey Handsome. I love that name. Hey Handsome. And the designer name is called Nichole Weiner. So there she is up there in that little corner. Sorry, I don't have a color printer, so it's just black and white. The other thing I want to catch you up on or give an update is my brioche. I'm doing a scarf. This is the width that I'm showing you, and I might do maybe 6 feet of this for a nice squishy, bouncy and two-toned scarf. It's a 2-color brioche. I showed it up to this lifeline here, which is the purple one going across. That's where I was when I last showed you last week, and I've done all of the same amount basically. So I'm pretty much at maybe a foot of it, and I've got another 5 feet to go. Really love this. Now the tutorial that gave me such confidence in approaching something like a two-tone brioche was the Nervous Knitter. And she's a YouTuber out there, and I'll link her channel down below. If I can find that very video where she talks about how to read your stitches, I would suggest, if you want to try 2-color brioche, that this is the one that you should try, the tutorial. It helped me identify where I was in the 4-row repeat, so whenever I picked up my work again, I could confidently say, okay, my next move is this. A lot of the other tutorials, and I did a few of them, didn't suggest why I was doing what I was doing. It was just saying follow my lead, and there was no explanation. So if you do another tutorial that has something like that, I would say take a pen and paper when you're working on your brioche, and you'll have to write notes to yourself so that when you come back to your work that you can then pick it up and be confident that you're at the right point of what to do next. So what I'm using again in the brioche scarf are these 2 yarns here. They say that they're 4-weight, but this one here, the darker one, is really more working up like a 3-weight, and it's Lime Brand jeans, and it's in the colorway brand new, so brand new jeans, so you get that nice fresh denim look in the indigo color. And funny enough, using the word indigo, this is called Indigo, and it's from Impeccable, which is the Loops and Brands collection. Excuse me. So that covers the brioche. The other one that I haven't shown for a while is my niece's baby blanket, and it's still a work in progress. And I am up to I'm going to say it's around, well, lengthwise, it goes over 200 stitches. So it is around 5.5 feet in length, like in the width, I should say, on the stitches. And I have worked up probably about 2 feet or 2.5 feet, I would say, 2.5 feet. And I want to do about another maybe 2 feet of knitting. And then what I'm going to do is when I cast off, I'm going to present the blanket as a blanket that goes with the stripes going down lengthwise like that. It is quite a bouncy yarn. Maybe I didn't pair my needle size properly with such a big project, because it is very, very stretchy, which is kind of good to double up, I think, if baby is on it and playing like a floor rug, that, you know, it probably will be better to double up and have double thickness. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the color play on this. I have used a couple of yarn and mulled them together. So what I'm using is Willow Yarns has a collection in their range called Willow Wheels, and I had got several of these cakes in mystery boxes. It's the wool variety of mystery boxes that I received these in, and let's have a look. It is it has wool in it, 30% wool and 70% acrylic. Sorry about the power washing. It's like every time I get on here, it's the joys of living downtown. There's always something going on. They're power washing out front of our building. So yeah, I mixed or mulled together 2 strands of the 3-weight yarn of Willow Wheels, and I'm playing with I believe it's called Nevada. Yeah, it's Nirvana colorway, and Pansy and Eden. So those are the 3 colors that I'm mixing together with the willow cakes or the willow wheels. And I'm also choosing a different yarn here. The solid bands of this yellow green color are in, where is that? There we go. Caron Baby Soft. Simply Baby. Caron Simply Baby in the colorway Tiny Sprite. So really enjoying that. It's gonna be a beast as well. It's a huge overkill baby sized blanket that I think maybe baby will have for a number of years to come, perhaps maybe until she's around 8 and still sleeping in a smaller sized bed, like I don't know what they call those infant beds, but not a cot, but like even a small child's bed can be quite small. So this will fit on that as well. Don't know what I'm really saying here, but there you have it. So that catches you up with all of the works in progress and giving updates on them. I haven't touched any of the color yoke. That has been in not a timeout, but it's been something that I didn't actually get to this week. So there's no use showing you what I've done, because it's the exact same as the last episode. So I'm now going to show the clip of me doing the drawing, which I did at, I believe, really early in the morning on October 13th. So I waited till the clock ticked 12 midnight and went into October 13th. So the draw closed October 12th. And this is the clip of the winning announcement, or the random picker. Well, good morning, yarn lovers. It's Gary from Urban Yarn. I am here at the random comment picker at my computer with the URL address included for the mystery yarn giveaway that I held in video 076. And I have my filter duplicated user switched on so that only 1 comment per person will be counted, and I'll just get the number of unique comments that are in that video to choose the
I guess, the winning subscriber. And as it, I'm so excited about this as it's calculating how many comments there are. Oh my goodness, 1008 comments. That is incredible. Thank you everyone for participating. And now here we go down to the start button, and I will be checking to see if you are a subscriber, so I hope that you press that subscribe button and that you also have your privacy settings switched to show that you are a subscriber. So here we go. Searching. Ooh, this is exciting. I'll just come down here with the camera. And the winner of the mystery yarn is Julie Beans 57. And she says, I say keep it a mystery. It's more fun. Thank you. Well, congratulations, Julie Beans 57.
So, congratulations, Jilly Bean 57. Wow, yay! You are the winner of the mystery yarn. And what I need from you is to contact me through my email account. It is urbanyarn101@gmail.com. Now, I really want you to use the same account that you have on your YouTube channel to email me so that I can verify through 2 points. So that will be my first point. And then I'm going to give you a secret word. You're the only person who can go into your winning entry message, and I would like you to put that word into your message and edit your message and save that word so that it updates. I'll be looking to see whether the word has been changed so that I can verify you in the second point of that you are the right person who has contacted me. I've heard too many stories about people trying to swindle all of these prizes and giveaways, and really it's so frustrating just to learn that that type of person is out there. So please, Jilly Bean 57, if you could just do those two things for me, that would be awesome, and I will send that to your address once those things have been met. So yeah, get a hold of me and please give me your mailing address. So looking at the new year ahead and also where I've been is part of where I guess growth and understanding comes from. So what I'm going to be trying to do in the next little while, maybe in a couple of months, is look back at the past 12 months. I'd love to pull out from storage some of the things that I completed over the 12 months, you know, express a little bit better than what I had done in the early day videos of what I achieved or things that I learned so much on. So I'd love to share them with you. It may spark up some conversation or ideas that you fiber friends out there might want me to redo or revisit. So I'd love to do that as well. It's a great way of also looking at some of the old projects and encapsulating it in more of a condensed or concise episode, and people who may not have watched the early videos might then see some of the things that I had made from the beginning. So that's something I'd love to do. I'd love to talk about my 10 favorite yarns that I used over the course of the 12 months, and some of them might be actually here represented today in this video. I'd love to do that over the course of the next couple of months. So looking back, moving forward, I would love to do the Make 9 card. I've seen a couple of my favorite YouTubers out there that I watch, and I'm always interested to see their Make 9 cards and where they're at with the Make 9 card. So if you've not heard of the Make 9 card, it is, you basically choose 9 designs that you want to try and attempt to get done over the course of 12 months. And it's not a stress thing, it's more of a achievement thing. If you get 4 out of the 9 done, that's great. If you get 1 of the 9 done, that's great too. But you know, in that, I think what would be great for me is to maybe try challenging myself through each of the 9 with a new thing that I don't know and I have to learn and investigate. So that's what I'm thinking of doing for next year. And also maybe another tutorial. I want to do a tutorial on the beanie that I created, which has the herringbone stitch and rib stitch. I really enjoyed doing that hat, and I can see a few more of those hats coming on. Line for some yarn that I've purchased, some one skeins, and I'd love to share the technique of that with you as well. Also next year I'm thinking of doing more of the hybrid style garments, so that's crochet and knit together and putting them together, and I'd love to cover the technique of what I've learned so far, but where I also want to take it in the next couple of years, or a year, because I don't really forecast too far ahead, but maybe in a 6-month time or a 12-month time, I'd love to showcase those things as well. So really excited, and again, thank you so much to everyone for helping me out over the course of the year, staying focused, staying enthusiastic about the channel and about creating, and all the advice that you've helped me along the way to get me out of pickles and steer me straight if I'm going to hit a brick wall. So thank you so much. So what's in the box, I hear you say? Well, this box here, you can hardly see it. It's a little bit of a celebration that we're all gonna have together. Well, you guys have to do it virtually, but when hubby comes home from work, we're going to be celebrating, and I have purchased a decadent cake, and I'll just showcase it. I gotta hold on so it doesn't fly off. Da 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 da. Oh, can you read that? Oh my God, guys. Look at that. It's got white chocolate. Holy smokes. So, thank you guys so much for a brilliant year. I have had so much fun, and I will see you in the next podcast. Bye for now.